Hello and welcome back to the League Swap. In today's episode we have the Club World Cup. And yeah, since I last saw you, I don't know when I did last see you. It was Dulwich Hamlet, so we haven't played a game. Right, shall we just get into America? America! America, boom 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 boom, America, do 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 do. Oh, Sam was injured. Damn it! Would have been good to get him some game time. Right, yes, come on. Let's get ourselves in the final. Yeah, the League Swap is going well. We are doing very well. Almost in 2027 now. Just mad! Absolute insane. Absolutely insane, I should say. It is, yeah. We're around 3 seasons behind the Railwaymen and the League Swap and the European Tour, but you know, chugging along nicely. Vicente, Juarez, Reinald, Delgado, Carlos, Bruno, Tierney, Bruno, Andrea, why? Delgado. Penalty! Will it be Delgado to take? It will be Ivan Delgado from the spot. Never in doubt. Ivan Delgado only gets his third of the season. Now, I mean, it's a drop-off and a half. I know we're not playing him as much, but he is a, 25 goal a season sort of player. High 20s. 3 now, but not great. He's not a central midfielder though. Like, we kind of know this. He is very much a attacking midfielder. Now we're not playing with an attacking midfielder, and now we've got like De Bruyne. He is very much a backup, but you find a way. It all works out quite nicely, I'm sure. Ultimately, we're not here to cater to individuals unless your name is Brett Sandler. Oh no! Walter Gonzalez. The 31-year-old Mexican. Not a bad signing from Bachusha, to be honest. Huh. Trent. It's the away side. We don't have many fans. I think that's a ticketing thing. Reinald should have scored that. Yeah, only 8,000. America have a lot of fans. Salazar. Vicente with a huge save. Bring off Bruno because he's not really done much. Is there a chance for a late winner here? Kieran Tierney. Evans. Reinhold. Shoots! Just wide. The angle never quite appeared. Extra time it is! Oh. That's not what we want, that's not what we want. Just the fact that we scored from a penalty didn't fill me with much hope either. Oof! Into the side netting, pretty much. Delgado. Technique was spot on. Bring on Bade. Servio. Long to Tierney. Kills it dead and drives forward. Delgado now. Into Roberto Carlos. Into Reinhold. Acres of space, but finds Delgado. Now we use the width for Trent. Ball in the box. Roberto Carlos volleys it home. Huge goal in the Club World Cup. Delgado played a good ball out to Trent. Trent fired it across. Header missed and Roberto Carlos volleys it home. Here's Pozos. Martinez. Roa. Perez. Padilla. Trent intercepts. Lovely bit of play by the Englishman. Now Roberto Carlos. Delgado. Tries to find Tierney, but we've got it back. Roberto Carlos into Tierney. Tierney can put it across. Vilches heads it. I might need to sell him. I really might need to sell him. What does he add to our team? It's a big question. He doesn't score the amount of goals we need him to. Trent. Vilches, there he is. Again, like... That is a predicament, because I like Vilches. He's been a player at this club for so long. Even Barca wanted him on loan. Like... And Barca had him on loan for like 2 seasons. What do we do? Ball in behind to Vilches. Oh, yeah. What do you mean after this goal? Are they going to score here? This game, it does some weird things from time to time, you know? Through to the final. That's all that matters. Play Cruzeiro in the final. That is a tricky, tricky game. Everyone can have 2 days off. I will see you back for that Cruzeiro game. Whew. Right, so Cruzeiro. First time we've played the Brazilians, I believe, in this series. De Bruyne can come in. Reinhold's a bit knackered, but yeah, he'll do the job. Vilches turned down a move to Hoffenheim. So we're going to have to accept less money for him. Just get him out of my club as soon as possible, yeah? Absolute waste. Absolute waste. He could have been so good. Anderson into Brands. Reinhold. Won't find a ball, but will shoot. I didn't know he signed for them. So, no, I might have done. I don't know. Is there also a chance that they don't have one Carlos, I assume. Oh, Juan. Trent. Carlos! Oh, what a strike! Brazilian on Brazilian. And Roberto Carlos fires us into a lead. Looks like we are selling out Melbourne Cricket Ground. De Bruyne. I'll miss the setup of Club World Cup. I really will. Like, FIFA are just... I don't know what they're doing. They're turning it into a tournament that doesn't make any real sense. But then it kind of I don't disagree with the idea that it needed reforming, because it was kind of a weird tournament. But like, what FIFA are suggesting is just odd. But ultimately, you deal with every 4 years kind of makes sense. But then, do you have like a qualifying system? Because you really should. Because if it's the same teams every year, you know, I don't care. I don't want to see Real Madrid versus Barcelona every year in like Tokyo. That's not something that interests me. You know, let's... Yes, Barry Evans. Let's have a way of qualifying. Let's have... So what, is it 24 teams? 6 confederations? I mean... 1 from each of the top 4 leagues per confederation? That'd work, wouldn't it? De Bruyne, oh what a strike! Kevin De Bruyne, really good performance. But yeah, no. So if you had the winners of the Premier League, so it will be Man City, winners of La Liga, Barcelona, winners of the Bundesliga, the 3rd biggest league in Europe, Bayern or Dortmund, probably Bayern. Most years, but obviously you never know. Then have the winners of Serie A or Liga, depending on how the rankings are working. Right now I'd probably say Liga is a bit better. But you know, that's a matter of opinion. I'd just say teams like Lille, Lyon, Marseille are better than Napoli, Roma, teams like that. But it's close. It's really close, don't get me wrong. And Juventus and PSG are both quite meh. They're good, but they're not, like, great. That's kind of a big thing with these leagues, where they dominate, but they're not as good as any of the English teams. And then, actually, no, yeah, it's the top, so winners of the top 4, and then in Asia, winners of the Chinese league, the Qatar league, because that's high in reputation, the Korean league, and the Australian league. Perhaps, as Andrea Bruno gets our 4th, really good performance. And then, North America, you would have 1 from USA, 1 from Mexico, 1 from Panama, and 1 from maybe Canada, the best ranked Canada side perhaps, Canadian, potentially. This is just as an even way to balance it out. And then winner of the Brazilian League, winner of the Argentinian League, winner of the Colombian League and winner of the Chilean League. They're kind of the top four in South America. And then from Africa, Egypt, South Africa, Morocco, Tunisia, maybe? And yeah, no, I need to learn a lot more about African football, don't get me wrong. It's the amount of media coverage that like African League football or South American football, Asian football, like there are so many times when you sort of a good way of putting it is FIFA accounts, when they suggest new icons. A lot of FIFA accounts are based from the Middle East, and they've got like some Saudi Arabian icon, or you know, from that part of the world, and like I've never heard of them. Like, you know, and you it's difficult. We really need to. Oh, what a finish for Stratton! My centre-back over your centre-back. Just got free at the back post. A Di Canio's volleying gloriously. What an unbelievable strike. And we are world champions. Big win. De Bruyne's goal was insane as well. Melbourne City did quite well. Yeah. But yes, no, let me know what you think of the Club World Cup. I'll be back for the next two games, actually. City and Liverpool, I believe it is. I'll see you for them. I've been Ruse, this is 17. Cheerio.